Terence Crawford speaks on Canelo Alvarez asking for $150 million to fight him. Let's talk about it in this video. Smash the like button. This is what Crawford had to say, man. He say, it's crazy and it makes me laugh with what Canelo was saying in the media that he won't get no credit. And he says, that was my motivation, talking about fighting Canelo. He says, Canelo has been making his own catchweight for years, facts. He fought a smaller Mayweather, facts. Canelo fought a smaller Amir Khan and Jermell Charlo, facts and facts. I'm pretty sure he didn't make as much money as all those guys except Mayweather, facts. Even Berlanga right now, as he would against me, yet he has all these excuses for why he doesn't want to take a fight with me. If it's all about business, you're doing good business. I heard him say I'm easy work. If I'm easy, you would take all that money that he's offering you, Turki out of the sheet. Yet he wants $200 million to fight Benavidez and $100 million to fight me. So that just lets me know that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him and I'm a threat to his legacy, because it would be crazy for a guy that started at 135 to come all the way up to your weight, 168, your weight, not catch weight. No, none of that, and dethrone you. So he's got that in the back of his head. This guy Crawford talking in third person. For one, he's tough. For two, he's a boxer. He moves, he can punch, he can do it all. I can't slip up and lose to this little guy. Then what will my fans think of me? What will the Mexican fans think of me? So it's a big risk for him. Like he said, he doesn't get anything out of it. None of those guys were the pound for pound best fighters in the world that he fought when they were coming up in weight. None of those guys. Listen, bro. Listen, dog. Number one, Crawford slipping up, because the same reason that he's saying he don't need to fight you is the same reason that you talking about you don't need to fight Jerome Boots Ennis. But that's okay. And you said the money got to be right for you to fight Boots, because Boots don't bring nothing to the table for you. You got bigger fish to fry. But whatever, bro. I'm not even gonna go there. I could go in. I could do it. I could do it, but I'm gonna stick on Canelo and Crawford. But before I do, that's some hypocritical ass shit. And that's why I don't fuck with it. See, I be trying, bro. I be trying, but then Crawford is crying about the same shit that he doing to Jerome Boots Ennis. Canelo say he don't bring nothing to the table. You say he only saying that shit because you a threat. He only want this much money because you a threat. But you saying that Jerome Boots Ennis don't bring nothing to the table when you want some super duper money to fight him too. Is it because you think he a threat too? Or is that shit gonna be different for you Bud Crawford fans? I'm just asking, bro, but I'm not gonna go all the way in. We 3 minutes in, I'm done, I'm off of it. Let's talk Canelo. Look, bro. Bud Crawford is right. Canelo is a cherry pick extraordinaire. Bud Crawford is right. Canelo may view him as a bigger threat than Jermell Charlo. He may view him as that. But here's where Bud Crawford is wrong about Canelo Alvarez. Yes, it's partly about Bud, in my opinion. He know Bud gonna come to fight. He know Bud a dog. And Bud would have a better chance to be a more worthy opponent than definitely a fucking Edgar Berlanga, right? So I wouldn't be true like you like, yo, man, do you want Canelo versus Berlanga or Canelo versus Bud? Give me Canelo versus Bud. He's 100% right in that regard that he is a riskier fighter. You got to give him his respect as the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. That's first and foremost. But what Bud Crawford has to understand is the power struggle between Canelo and Turki. This ain't really got a whole lot to do with Terence Bud Crawford. He kind of, he don't know nothing about this shit, bro. He don't know nothing about, the level that Canelo is on in terms of generating revenue. He just don't, bro. This ain't no shot. These just the facts. I know Terence Crawford fans, whenever you have any kind of critique, y'all gonna take it some type of way, but I don't really give a damn, bro. He not really part of this conversation. He kind of is, because he's the opponent, but he's not, because this is really between Turki and Canelo. And what's going on between them is Canelo is asking for that much money because he see Turki overplaying people like you and Beterbiev and Fury and Anthony Joshua and fucking Francis Ngannou and Usyk and shit. Like, motherfuckers is coming to him, B-side fighters that can't sell shit is coming to him and getting paid 3, 4, 5 times more than what they actually are worth. And so he like, shit, I need that same 3, 4, 5 times more than I'm worth. If you gonna pay them that, it's only right. Why would Canelo take $50 million or whatever it is that Turki would be offering him to fight Bud Crawford when he can get that same $50 million somewhere else? Plus back end pay-per-view money and shit. Like, it don't make no sense, bro. You don't, like, Turki is overpaying a Madrimov. He'll overpay a Pitbull, overpay a Rayo. You know what I'm saying? Overpay Morel and shit. Gonna wind up overpaying Beterbiev and Bivol. Overpaid all these other fighters. But then when you get to one of the faces of boxing in Canelo Alvarez, he gonna look at you like, yeah, shit, you gonna overpay me too, or kick rocks. Or kick rock shit. If it's that much in the pot, how much you paying my opponent? Man, give me his shit. And pay him whatever. Fuck you mean? And that's the part I think Crawford and his fans are missing. It ain't about whether or not Canelo is ducking Crawford to me, because I do think he views Crawford as a threat, but I think he after Crawford's performance against Madrimov, I think Canelo's very confident he can beat Terence Crawford. But you got to understand with Turki talking a lot of shit to Canelo, who's a goddamn diva. Turki acting like he the boss of Canelo and shit. He talking down on Canelo like motherfucker just supposed to move because he got money. And he trying to compete with Canelo directly by having the UFC event on Canelo's night. So, of course, Canelo going to tell him like, fuck you, bro. 150 million, what's up? Because y'all better go look at the purses. He was willing to pay Francis Ngannou more money than he ever made in his entire UFC career in one fight. In one fucking fight with Tyson Fury. Francis Ngannou made more money in one fight against Tyson Fury than he ever made in his entire career. And that was a dude with 0 professional boxing matches. So, Canelo is looking at Turki like, all right, you paying this nigga with no boxing experience all these millions? Boy, I'm a 4-division champion. I'm an undisputed champion. I generate more revenue right now than anyone in the sport of boxing. I'm a pound-for-pound level fighter, too. I'm clearly the A-side over this nigga. If you giving these dudes these paydays, shit, you gonna run the check up for me, too. And I think that's what Bud is missing in his statements. But as far as him pursuing Canelo, I've always told y'all, and this is why I don't understand why Bud Crawford fans, y'all got a listening problem, bro. Y'all legit got like a hearing problem or something. I have no issue with Crawford wanting to fight Canelo Alvarez. As a fight fan, I think it's a one-way fight. I don't want to see the fight. But Crawford, he chasing a big-ass bag. He's 37 years old. He's trying to fucking retire. He should be pressing Canelo or whoever the fuck he can to try to get as much money as possible. It's a fucking losing fight. He's selling his O or whatever, but he don't see it that way. His fans don't see it that way. Do your thing. But it's a bad fight for Canelo, and if there's nothing in it for him, and you got this bag of you Turki, he gonna make you pay his ass, bro. He gonna make you pay his ass, but it's time to me, in my opinion, for Crawford to let that Canelo shit go. You got 154 right in front of you. Looks like it could be a lot of competitive fights. Let's see what you can do with these 154-pound champions that's left. See what you can do with the winner of Fundora Spence. See what you can do with the winner of Bakram Murtazaliev and Tim Tszyu. See what you can do with Jermell Charlo, who is still based off of him not losing his belts in the ring. For my opinion, you still got to call him the man at 154 pounds. Ain't nobody at 154 dethroned him. So let's see these types of fights, bro. Let's you and Turki get together, get off this Canelo shit. Let's see these types of fights come together. And if you don't want to do business with the PBC, you got Virgil Ortiz right there at 154. You got motherfucking Jerome Boutin is probably willing to come up to 154 to fight your ass on this right there in the zone team. So it's some fights to be made for Terence Crawford outside of the Canelo Alvarez deal. It's just guys like Virgil, guys like Boots, who are a decade younger than him, big, strong, young kids. Those guys are threats. And we'll see how that shit goes. Some of the champions at 154, maybe not as much a threat. Like I don't view Fundora as big of a threat as a Virgil Ortiz or Jerron Ennis, but still a formidable opponent that I would like to see the fight. You know what I mean? So we'll see how this shit go. But I find Crawford's comments interesting. I think he's right that Canelo does view him as a threat. That Canelo Alvarez does know that Terence Crawford is a hell of a fighter. But at the same time, I think Canelo's ask at $150 million is less to do with Bud Crawford and more to do with Turki, if that makes sense. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.